聽到我哋嘅駱大使嚟到，佢為咗即係推舉我哋嘅未來總統 Hillary 特別嚟訪問我哋，希望我哋大家踴躍投票俾 Hillary Clinton. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very welcome our Ambassador Gary Law. Please try to come to our city and those our future President Hillary Clinton and maybe our other future president here. Let's go. That cannot deny he's our most beginners Chinese American right in here now. Never had the Chinese become a state governor and in the cabinet Department of Commerce, and also now ambassador to China 2 years ago. Thank you for your all coming. Let me hand the mic to our ambassador.
1 mile from the house where my grandfather was sweeping floors and washing dishes as a houseboy, 100 years to become governor of the state of Washington.
100年从100年，我的祖父那当时是帮人家扫地的人仆人，我100年经过了移了1米这么距离，就变了这个州的主要的这个州的仆人了。
But my family's story is the story of all of you. That is the story of America. Because America's medical discoveries, companies that are started by people from different countries, whether from Europe or Vietnam or Japan or China, you look at the contributions of the Chinese in America. The Chinese are heads of universities, heads of companies, heads of banks, high positions in government. America has enabled the Chinese and people from all around the world to prosper and to succeed. And we have to have a president who recognizes that our strength as a country is because of all the different people here. And we need a president who does not label foreigners as bad or people of different ethnic groups as bad for America.
所以美国是一个给机会各种移民的国家，你就看到一个很大的机构，甚至银行的主持都是很多也是中国过来的华裔。我这个国家给很多移民的人各种的机会，各种的，所以我们不需要白宫有一个总统是把移民当成为各种不同的不好的标志来描写这种移民的。
We need a president who's going to fight for all of us, who understands our worries, who understands our dreams, who understands our history and our contributions to this great country.
我们需要白宫的里面的总统是要明白每个人的梦想，每个人给每个人都有机会。
That's why I'm supporting Hillary Clinton, because she has given her entire life to trying to help families, young people, elderly, and ethnic groups realize the American dream of a better future, a better life for themselves and all of their children.
这为什么我在这边告诉你们，我支持Hillary Clinton 可能的做我们的总统，因为他不但明白我们，他支持从小的到老人家他都会支持，他都知道我们的梦想。
America has a lot of problems. We face a lot of challenges, and there are no easy answers and no easy solutions. But we're not going to solve them by blaming everybody else, whether blaming the Chinese, blaming the Mexicans, or blaming Muslims for the problems of this country.
那我们知道，美国现在还有很多的问题，也不是很容易解决的。 但是我们不能把这些问题，这些问题放在某一种人上面，说华裔的或者西班牙人，不应该把这些问题都放在移民的这种不同的人的身上。
We need a president who's going to be a role model for our children, who will inspire our children to do great things, a role model that our children want to emulate or copy.
我们需要一个总统，是一个我们的小孩的榜样，来追求他们的梦想，跟从这个总统的看法，来让他们可以上进。
Do we want as president Donald Trump, who goes around bragging about he gropes and attacks women?
你们需要大陆川这种人吗？他夸耀自己怎么样无礼貌的对待那些女性的。
Do we want as president Donald Trump, who says very nasty and mean things about the Chinese people? And I have to tell you, when I was Commerce Secretary, I got a letter from Donald Trump. And he said very, very mean, nasty things about the Chinese people.
你需要Donald Trump这个人做总统吗？我在商务部做部长的时候，他来了一个信上面的内容，把很多不好，华裔很多东西都讲得很糟糕的。
Don't we want as a president a person who brings everybody together, to really bring everyone's ideas and thoughts together to solve the problems facing our country?
我们不是需要一个总统，我们需要一个总统，把所有人的意见都聚在一起，来解决这个国家所有这些问题。
Don't we want a president who respects all the different cultures of America, including the Chinese and Asian culture?
我们也需要一个总统，很尊重各种文化，尤其中包括我们华裔的文化的。
And don't we want a president who has a plan, very specific proposals for helping working middle-class families and their children succeed in America?
我们也需要一个总统，是很帮助我们的中产阶级，他跟他们的小孩来在美国成长，有很好的将来的。
And one of those key parts of the American dream is a college education. And yet so many students in America, and coming from working middle-class families like all of you represented here, are having a hard time paying for college education. We don't want them to graduate from college with $150,000 in loans.
我们其中一个很重要的中产阶级或者我们低层阶级也讲是教育的。我们很想我们的小孩得到很好的教育，但是我们知道，我们不能让我们的小孩毕业的时候付很大的债，包括甚至到15万的债来毕业。
Hillary Clinton has a proposal that would say that children from families making less than $125,000 would have free college tuition at any state college or university.
那 Hillary Clinton 可能也建议，如果一个家庭的收入是低过12万5千的话，他们如果的小孩进去州立大学的话，不应该有任何的被任何的学费的债的。
Donald Trump is proposing tax cuts for especially the very, very wealthy. Donald Trump does not need a tax cut. His children do not need a tax cut. Hillary Clinton is saying that the millionaires of this society, the people making the top 1% in America, will pay more taxes to pay for the programs that will benefit working middle-class families.
Donald Trump 说他要减税，尤其是对高收入的人减税，但是这群人，Donald Trump 本人跟他的小孩不需要这种减税的，是我们低收入的人需要更大的帮助。
The list goes on and on. I can just tell you that I've worked with Hillary Clinton for many, many years. I've known Hillary Clinton when I was governor. I've known her when she was a U.S. Senator. I've known her when she was Secretary of State and I was Secretary of Commerce. I've known her when I was U.S. Ambassador to China and working with her.
那我跟Clinton 呢已经做了很久的同事了。当我在州长的时候，也是跟他是那个时候是参议员，然后我在做大事中国大事的时候，他也是国务卿，所以我认识可能的太太已经很久时间了。
She has a long history of over 30 years working for working middle-class families, trying to improve the health condition of children, helping women, helping people who are disadvantaged. And she when she was U.S. Senator, she constantly was working on behalf of the Chinese community in New York.
所以在这30年来呢，可能的已经在帮助各种中产阶级、低收入的阶级。当他是代表纽约州的参议员的时候，他很努力的帮助在纽约的华裔家庭的。
We have less than 2 weeks to go before the election. We need all of you to go out and vote. We need all of you to tell your relatives and your friends and your neighbors to vote. Because we have a very dramatic choice for president in this coming election. A person who has a history of bringing people together, a person who respects people of different cultures and languages and ethnicities, versus a person who just blames ethnic groups and people of different religions for all the problems of America. We have a clear choice in terms of a positive role model and a person who just is always so negative and blames everybody for all the things that don't go well for him and don't go well for our country.
那我们还有没到2个星期就要投票，我希望你们都很积极的去投票，也请你们的朋友、跟家人、跟邻居去投票。我们面对的是很不一样的2个竞选人，一个是把我们的所有都能聚在一起来解决问题的人，另外一个是把所有问题都放在别人身上。他自己什么都不对的，有什么不满意的，他就说别的种族或者别的不同宗教的人，他们搞出来的问题，这种人呢，只是把问题不能解决问题，只是把问题放在别人身上。
So if you care about the future of our country, if you care about better jobs for your children, if you care about good quality education, if you care about peace around the world, if you care about safety in your streets, the choice is very, very clear this coming November 8th. We have to vote for Hillary Clinton.
所以，如果你关心你的环境，你关心你的小孩，你关心你各方面你家庭的工作方面的话，你的选择是很清楚的，你要投可林顿的一票。
So thank you very much for being here, and I'm counting on the Asian American community, the Chinese community, voting strongly for Hillary Clinton.
所以谢谢你们，让我今天过来，我是很靠你们来支持可林顿这个竞选。
OK 跟着在骆大士讲完话之后，我们有10分钟时间向他提问题。希望你们有什么不明白的地方，向骆大士尽量提问。谢谢你们。We had a 10-minute time. You can get some questions as our ambassador about this time. Are there any problem about this time campaign? Okay. Any question? Yes. Can you try or you can? You more try now.
My name is Naren Chen. I'm from the. My name is Naren Chen. I'm from the Cambodian community. And also, this is Mr. Ho, the president of Cambodia in South Philadelphia. First of all, I just want to thank the Chinese community for inviting us here into the space. And also, most of the folks that's been helping us bring us to the space is Ian, and also Brad, and also Ann as well, and also Rob. As marginalized Asian community, that people don't hear about Cambodian, Laos, or Vietnamese, Southeast Asians. For us, as Cambodians, we support the campaign heavily because it was the first time that Consta Wu came to Cambodian town in South Philadelphia, and basically they, really promote the Hillary campaign. My question to
I want to introduce you to our community. May I use?
我们看见2位年轻的人，他是来自那个柬埔寨的那个社区的。那首先呢，他是谢谢我们的邀请到这里来。第二呢，他是一直都很支持希拉里，但是在这里当然有小问题问问我们的大使。所以首先谢谢他们的参与，给个掌声他们。
Our community has been here less than 40 years, and basically what's impacting our community as Southeast Asian is in regards to the 1996 federal immigration law that's ripping families apart and through deportations. Folks that committed the crime when they were young has been basically they commit the crime, they did the time, come back out, and still get being deported. However, with us, we've been self-organized as grassroots across the nation. And I'm also with an organization called One Love Movement within the Cambodian community here, started in Philadelphia throughout the deportation crisis. My question to you, Governor, is that, as Hillary become president, how would she include community stakeholders on the ground that's facing all the impacts of deportations? How would she include that in? Because as I mentioned, is that because the repatriation agreement between Cambodia and the U.S., that although under federal law, the immigration can deport them, but the country don't accept them, they cannot be deported. But when that was signed with us in 2002, only a 3-page document in 2002, it was not included of the community that's impacted, which is the Cambodian community. And that's why most of our community is being deported. However, in 2008, within the Vietnamese community, they saw what was happening in the Cambodian community. So when the repatriation agreement was signed between both countries, Vietnam and the U.S., there were set criteria to protect their community. One of the first criteria is anyone that came before 1995 cannot be deported at all. So my question is, how would the new administration address the issues of foreign policy and repatriation agreement?
首先我把他的问题跟你们讲一下，因为他是柬埔寨那边的，在柬埔寨跟美国呢，在法律上呢是还没有一个明确的规定，假如有小孩犯罪了，有人是没有身份的抓到了，他们很多时候都送回家去的。那但是越南呢，就跟美国呢是有一个特别的合同，就是那些人在1995年来的话呢，他们就算犯了错，就算怎么样，还是在合理合情的情况下，有条件的留下来。所以现在呢，他问我们的大使呢，就是说，那将来我们的希拉里总统做了总统之后，有没有一个机会帮助那个柬埔寨的人？就算有这个情况下，能不能有差不多相同的条件出现？
Well, let me just first of all say that I was very aware of this problem when I was governor of the state of Washington, and I actually passed a law that said that people who were born from another country who come to the United States cannot plead guilty even to a very, very minor crime unless they know that pleading guilty to that crime could be used as a basis for deportation later on.
这个掌声等一下你更要打得响啊！他说他在当那个州长的时候，他曾经通过了一个法律，就是说我们所有移民来的人，不要随便的说我错，我犯罪了，你懂我意思啊？ 在法律面前还没有搞清楚的时候，千万不要随便说是我错，不能说因为为什么呢？这个小小的一句话，可能就引到你要回家了，回老家去了。所以希望你们把这些话都要传到你们的兄弟姐妹、好朋友那边去。谢谢。
And then as governor, I actually pardoned hundreds of people or dozens of people who were actually caught in that situation, who are about to be deported, even though they had pleaded guilty to a very, very minor crime, had already served their sentence and repaid their debt to society. I felt that that was unfair for them to be deported. And so I actually pardoned them so that their records were wiped clean to stop them from being deported.
还有在他当那个州长的时候，有一些我们的亚裔也好，其他的移民也好，他们犯的错是什么？可能欠债，可能欠一个很小的事情，他们在这个情况下，他还要去替他们去求情，把他们的底洗干净，让他们还在留在美国的。所以给掌声，我们的大志，他帮我们很多，谢谢。
So I don't know the specifics of Hillary's platform, but I can tell you that Hillary Clinton very much supports complete immigration reform. And that also includes reform of our criminal justice system. We're putting too many people in prison for very minor crimes. And we're also not doing a good enough job of allowing more people to come into this country in terms of reunification of immigrants and giving priority to immigrant reunification.
还有呢，就是很多移民来的，为了很多小的事情，就让他们新移民不能一家团聚，也不能好好的在这里生活，所以他很努力的在一直在为我们在工作。
And I have no doubt that Hillary will appoint people to her administration with a greater sensitivity to the concerns of immigrants, of Asian Americans, just as she has appointed top-level Asian Americans throughout the State Department. And I know that when you look at what President Bill Clinton did, up until him, he appointed more Asian Americans to top-level government positions than any other president before him. President Obama went on to do even more. So I think that you're going to see that Hillary Clinton will continue that. And you need to have Asian Americans and people of color and people of an immigrant background in those positions who bring that sensitivity and awareness of these complex issues.
他说，因为我们需要的是更多的亚裔的人去做工。他能说的就是，未来我们的总统肯定是为我们的亚裔做更多的事情。因为在过去的时候，在白宫里面，她的丈夫Bill Clinton 的时候，已经请了最高层的工作人员呢，都是很多亚裔的。到了奥巴马的时候，他更把这个亚裔的工作人员往上再推一下。所以不要怀疑。在我们下一个总统里面，我们更多我们华人的在上面，更多我们华人的子子孙孙在上面为美国做事情的。OK， 谢谢。
So let me just finally say this thing. There's a clear difference between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump on this issue of immigration and deportations. Donald Trump says we need to deport all people who are illegal residents, undocumented people here in the United States. No exceptions. Hillary Clinton says, no, we need to look at this in a more holistic, humane fashion. And so she's very much in favor of immigration reform and looking at those who are here improperly. Donald Trump says everybody has to leave. Do you know? Oh, why don't you go ahead with that?
Okay. 那在我们在听到最近的所有两个总统在讲话的时候呢，我们听到的 Trump 他怎么讲呢？不管你是犯大错小错，反正你就是亚裔移民的，颜色不一样的，都替我回家。犯了错就要走，所有都要赶走，但是一点人情味都没有。但是我们的希拉里不一样，他怎么讲？什么事情犯错了，我们还是要用人情的角度去看，还有要道理上面去看，到底是不是这么严重要送回家。所以希拉里是比较更有人性的一方面的总统。所以我们要的总统是爱我们的总统，不是一个把我们逼害的总统，对不对？
this is going to impact, Donald Trump's policies would have a very negative, disastrous impact on the Asian American community and the Chinese community. Because 10% of all the people that are here illegally or undocumented are in fact Chinese and Asian American. So under Donald Trump's policies, 10% of all the people that would be kicked out of the country are actually Chinese and Asian American. Even though many of them, virtually all of them, have been paying their taxes, have been working here, have children that were born here, and people who are raising families here. 10% of the so-called illegal immigrants are Chinese or Asian American.
在川的他的政纲里面讲呢，他是不管的，都是要我们亚裔的走。别忘了，没身份的人里面，很多人是什么？很努力的在这里赚钱，也有赋税，还有很努力的把家庭、孩子在这里慢慢的成长，还有他们都没有做错事情。但是川不管怎么样，他的意思就是说，抓到你是没身份的就要回家。要是这样抓呢，就是在我们的亚裔的 community 里面，亚裔的社区里面，我们最起码有整个人口里面有 10% 呢就要回家了，这个是一点都不合情理的。
We need policies that actually, and a proposal and approach to make the people that are here illegally become legal. We don't want to break up families. We don't want to kick out people who've been working here and paying taxes for all these many, many years.
所以我们需要的是一个总统能够帮我们把应该留下来的都有留下来，什么叫没身份的也要想办法把他们安排，看看怎么可以变成能够好好的在这里留下来，不要让一个家庭要破碎了，赶着父母回家，孩子在这里无依无靠的。
I just want to say on behalf of the Cambodian community, we stand strong on behalf of the Cambodian community, we stand strong in solidarity with the Chinese community and the rest of Asian community across the nation and also locally as well. We stand strong with Hillary. Thank you so much.
Any other questions?